Hi there, and welcome to my water signs. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective. Thank you for joining me. I am going to do something a little bit different this week. I decided to focus on what is a lesson that all of my water signs are currently working on at the moment. So I will be using the tarot to get that message. What is the sign, or what is the lesson rather, that you guys are all collectively working on. And I have a new deck that I'm working with that was gifted to me. This beautiful deck here. It is called the Goddess Power Oracle deck, and it was gifted to me by Linda, my Reiki master. And she gave this to me upon completion of my 10-month third certification in Reiki. So it is the master program, the master level of Reiki. However, I believe, we take, all life for mastery. It is an ever changing and evolving energy, right? We are always mastering new things. But upon completion of the third level of Reiki, she gifted me this. So I just recently started working with this deck. Typically when I have a new deck, I will use it personally during my own meditations and card readings that I do for myself. And anyway, I thought I would jump in and do things a little different this week. So the tarot deck, I will pull what is the lesson you were all currently working on. And this particular deck comes with two types of messages: an empowering message and an alignment message. And because I'm all about alignment and what we can nurture, how we can how we can look to expand and grow, and what needs some healing or some broader perspective within our life, I chose the alignment message from this deck to read for you guys today, to hopefully bring about some inspiration about whatever the lesson is you're currently learning, some inspiration about how to achieve that, and really help you move through with the most flow of energy, right? Life always presents obstacles, but it's how we deal with those obstacles, right? So what is it that you're transforming now so you can bring about a higher level of self? So that's what we're going to start with. I'm going to shuffle up the cards and get some watery energy in here. You're the third reading I'm doing this week, my water signs. So the first two, who did I start with? I started with my air signs. So my air signs and my fire signs got the same lesson this week. I always find that interesting. So let's see what message my water signs, what is the lesson you are working on currently in this moment? And I'm going to cut the deck. And I always like to ask for only what is for the highest good of the collective, for those who are watching this channel. What is a message has to be a clear channel, only really resonating with that high vibe energy of pure unconditional love, of the utmost healing, and of the highest wisdom. So anyway, take a moment, let's focus in on that intention, and let's start with your theme, water signs. All right, we got a new one. All right, new theme finally on you guys. So you guys got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, it's really about how we give and receive. It's about equal give and equal give and take within our energy in our earth realm, right? In our pentacles, in our things around earthly matters, our material world. So the lesson that my water signs are currently working on in this moment, what wanted to come forth from spirit to focus on, to shift, it's about giving to ourselves and to others equally, right? So I'm going to say this is really going to be a message around equal give and take, right? Really looking at things where we are either overgiving of our energy in our earthly world, or where we may be overtaking of energy, right? It's about looking at codependency relationships with ourselves, with others. So that is the lesson that my watery friends, balance within your within the exchange of energy with others. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for your lesson. When we're working on balance, right? When we're over giving, it just can leave us depleted on so many levels, right? And I just wanted to mention, I just think it's especially, societally, we've been ingrained with this message of that in order to be a good person, you have to be a martyr or give of yourself at the, like in a self-sacrificing way. And that is just not an accurate belief, at least not one that I hold anymore, although I did for a while. So transforming that equal give and take, right? Really balancing. You don't have to deplete your energy and overgive. So a lot of times this card for me is kind of my codependency card of overgiving or overtaking. So maybe being, what is that word when you're like an enabler, enabling, giving too much of your energy to fix something, or taking too much and staying, in this unbalanced state. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to start to shuffle up this brand new Oracle deck. It's a little stiff and my hands are not as strong as they used to be. I'm a retired hairdresser, over 33, 34, I don't know, I'd have to count. Since I was 18, and I retired about a year and a half ago. And I am going to be turning 55 this month, or this year. Okay. What is the message for my water signs? I will be drawing this personal message of alignment for each of you guys in the order of Cancer, and then Scorpio, and then Pisces. All right, let's see what message of alignment the Goddess Oracle deck brings forth for you guys. Okay, so we have Cancer. So funny, it's a new deck, right? And I haven't used it that much, but I have been using it personally for, maybe about a week or two now. And this card, this is the third time it's come up. I always find that fascinating when you have all these cards and the same ones keep showing. It really shows me so many of us are working through similar lessons, right? Okay, and then finally for Pisces. All right, so let's jump in and read from the Oracle deck and see what your personal alignment message is around the lesson about equal give and take within our energy, right? About not overgiving and about not overtaking, right? So equal energy exchange within our material world. All right, so first we're starting with my Cancer friends, and I'm already feeling heart chakra for you guys, but you guys got the Ellen of Ways card, and this card really speaks to patterns, like reoccurring things within our life, right? Things that we keep, it's like a lesson that keeps showing up, but we keep playing it out the same way. So now you're being called on about how you give and receive energy and trying to find more balance within that energy exchange. All right, let's read Ellen of Ways. Let's read her, it's number 12. So let's read the alignment message that comes with this lovely card. Okay. All right, let me show you guys the card first. I'm really digging the artwork in this deck. So beautiful. Okay, Ellen of the Ways around patterns. Here is your alignment message for my Cancers this week. Familiar patterns show up when you fall asleep at the wheel of your life, or when you expect things to be a certain way out of habit. Yes, so what are the habits we need to look at and change and transform so that we bring about more balance and an equal energy exchange within our relationships and within our home life balance, within things within our earth or our material realm? Okay, whenever conditions are reoccurring for you, I'm sorry, we're going to start that over. Whatever conditions are reoccurring for you right now, you are being invited to see them as an opportunity to move beyond the limits of your expected disappointment or habitual behavior. If you do what you have always done, then you can expect the same patterns to continue. If you don't want to repeat a lesson or find yourself back on the same path, with the same people, the same conditions, and the same results, then you must choose to think and do and be different, right? Be differently, right? How can we change something that is the same old pattern and we're ready to transform that? The goddess known as Ellen of the Ways offers this alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way and choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It is time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe will drop and how you remain in familiar territory, although you're not content. Ellen will show you the way out. You just need to want to follow. So how can we change the things that we that aren't serving us any longer, right? How can we grow past that? And this is really going to be around how we give and take of our energy. So where we are really looking at like codependencies within relationships, it could be imbalances within our work-life environment, right? But you are being called on now to look at how you can bring more balance into those areas within your life. So I am going to say heart chakra, as I said in the beginning, right? Like, I want you guys to really open up your heart chakra. I want you guys really to love yourselves, to know that it's okay to set healthy boundaries. You don't have to overgive. You don't have to deplete your energy in order to be a good person, right? Societally, we think we have to be a martyr, or we think we have to be self-sacrificing. No, we have to fill up our cups, take care of our energy, protect our peace and our balance so that we bring the best of ourselves to everything that we do within life. Okay, that is the message, heart center, for my Cancer friends. Next, we're going to be looking at the goddess message for my Scorpion friends. All right, Scorpios, where is your life out of balance? Where are you overgiving your energy, right? How can we bring more balance in those areas? That is the lesson you are currently learning and working on as a whole, as for all of my water signs. And for my Scorpios, you guys got number 9, and I believe it is, these names are really going to get me. Caridwin? I'm not sure, but the theme of this beautiful goddess, and maybe I'll get her name as I start reading, but the theme is, it's about potential, right? Reaching your potential. Stop depleting yourself. Like, where are you overgiving? No, start giving to yourself so that you can reach your potential and bring the best and highest, most aligned aspects of yourself forward to really achieve what you want here in your material world. All right, so let's look. That is number 9. And let's see what alignment message this goddess brings. I don't know if I showed you guys the card, but again, I really want to share this artwork. I just dig it. Okay, number 9. Your alignment message for my Scorpios this week reads: when you become complacent in your comfort zone, you run the risk of never moving beyond where you are. Your true potential remains dormant and inaccessible. This may feel like a vague boredom, an envy of others, or an anxiety accompanied by a sense of low self-worth, reinforced by habit or an addiction to feeling like life will be amazing for everybody else but you. Or in so many cases, it's just been trained into you. After, generation after generation, right? This repression and conformity. The goddess Suridwin, and I'm probably butchering her name, so excuse me if anybody knows the correct pronunciation, please share. Suridwin, she comes to remind you that it's time to course correct, right? She's telling you what to look at. Where do we need to correct our course? Your alignment task for my Scorpios is to turn this around by releasing all judgment towards yourself and others and reclaiming those dreams that seem to have been lost. Write down those dreams and set your intentions. Look in the mirror, imagining that you're looking into this goddess's transformative cauldron, and say them out loud as if they've already happened, right? You are so much more than you allow yourself to be. Only good will come of your growth. Your dreams and cherished desires are important to the divine. The way is simple and profound. Just say yes with gratitude in your heart, and the goddess Suridwin, I know I'm butchering her name, I'm going to look that up and laugh, have a good laugh later. but the goddess will lead you to discover your highest good. So this is about loving yourself, right? Again, so because I was really feeling like codependencies within our relationships, or where we overgive, we need to value and love ourselves enough to give equally to us and fill up our cup. So this beautiful golden card, the need to fill up your cup, to put your needs first, to create that balance. It's going to be your power center, your solar plexus for my Scorpio friends. I really want you to build up your self-confidence. This is about the core of who we really are. Lean into that. Treat yourself with kindness. Treat yourself by honoring, honoring yourself with your actions, taking the time you need, creating an equal energy exchange with how you give and receive energy. So those are the areas for you guys to look at on how you can transform what's out of balance and needs more of an equal give and take. So we have heart chakra for my Cancers, and we have solar plexus this week for my Scorpion friends to bring about the highest energy and healing, to really move towards the energy of gaining more balance within our material world, especially around areas of codependency or like work-life balance, right? Okay, and this card has come up before, Oshun. So for my Pisces friends, your message is number 41. Oshun is about generosity. So let's read for my Pisces peeps what this beautiful goddess, let me show you this card. So let's see what Oshun's message is. 41, okay. All right, here's the alignment message for my Pisces friends around bringing in balance, letting go of codependency relationships, or healing them and transforming them, honoring yourself, giving of your energy in a not in a self-sacrificing way, but in a balanced way, nurturing yourself so you can bring about the best, bring your best self forward, right? All right, so here is the alignment message from Oshun. Sometimes you may fall prey to fears about whether you will get what you need. So you worry about money or love, and you begin withholding. You might find yourself being overly restrictive and begin to hoard for that proverbial rainy day. Do you know you cut off generous Oshun's flow of potential when you allow yourself to be convinced that there just isn't enough? The truth is, when you begin to be miserly with your time, with your affection, with your gifts, you will see little in return, as all you begin to notice is what isn't there. In this moment, the goddess Oshun wants to offer you this alignment task. Okay, Pisces, listen up. You can't expect great goddess to be generous with you if you show her that you don't trust in the flow of her generosity. Now is the time to do the opposite of what you fear. When you feel like there isn't enough money, spend it to signal your trust in abundance. If you feel unloved, ask who can you love and where can you show care. Even a kind gesture made to a stranger sends the sign that you trust in the generosity of the world. Don't wait to get to what you want. Give it away to others, and you will be amazed at how things turn around. The goddess Oshun has only your best interest at heart. All right, so guys, this is about getting into the flow of generosity, right? Equal give and take. So if some of my Pisces friends have been feeling lack mindset, feeling maybe some stagnation or some like lack mindset or about your resources, change that narrative, right? Really start giving in a balanced manner. Start to spend so you can receive. Don't be miserly. Find balance, right? Find balance within the areas in our material worlds that are out of alignment right now. So I am really going to say heart center and solar plexus for you guys this week. All right, guys, I hope everybody has a fantastic week. I always like to remind you guys, if nobody's told you, remember you're spectacular. So take some time to nurture you and work on broadening your perspective and gaining some insight around your theme or your lesson this week, which is about equal give and take within your energy. How you give, how you receive, balance in your material world. All right, guys, namaste. Take care. I'll catch you next week.